I'm BrucelEEeeeee, and that's with 7 E's, and today we'll be playing Recettear, an Item Shop's Tale. This game was developed by EasyGameStation, indie game maker over in Japan, and then later translated by Carpe Fulgur and released on Steam and other digital distribution platforms such as Gamersgate or Impulse, that kind of thing, on September 10th, 2010. So it's now in English. I'm not sure if the voices, I think, are still Japanese in the game, but it's still really nice. I've played the demo, and that's probably the main reason why I've gotten this game. The demo is pretty lengthy. You could check it out yourself and see if you want to buy this game, because the demo is the tutorial stages, and you play the first 10 days in game time, and it might last you between 1 to 3 hours. It's quite long for a demo, and it's free, so go check it out if you want. You can get that on Steam. I'm not sure if other places offer it. So what's this game all about? You play a young girl named Recette, and basically a fairy comes to you, I think in the middle of the night, and says that her father's disappeared and left a considerable debt behind. And if you don't pay it off, then the fairies works for like the government or something is gonna take your home away. So Recette decides to, she's given the option to turn her home into a item shop to pay off the debt. So Recette decides to do that, and she names her store after her partner and herself, joining the names Recette and the fairy's name Tear, and names the store Recettear. And so basically you go and you'll see you just bargain with customers and try to pay off the debt by the end of each week in game. And so you buy and sell goods to the community, and you can also go into dungeons with adventurers and collect the loot off monsters and bosses to sell from your store to make even more money. And here's the options right here. You can turn each of the audio up or down, music and sound effects, and there's the voices, Japanese voice work, message speed, unread text skipping. Turn that on or off if you want, but I'm going to read it to you. Clear save data if you want to get rid of all your saves. Encyclopedia of all collected data. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. I have completed 0% of this game. Pretty good. Okay, no Xbox Live achievements in this game. Steam achievements? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Also, this game comes with a launch configuration tool, which I've set up. There's no widescreen for this game, so I will be playing it in a 4:3 ratio. Hope you don't mind that. If I do stretch it out, I've tried doing it and to get like 720p widescreen, and it actually cuts off the top and bottom borders, and if it squishes it might not look too good either. So we're just stuck with 4:3, playing it in window mode right now on my PC. So anything else about this game, I guess you can also set up your key bindings, because the Japanese key bindings are actually a bit different than maybe what most Western audiences are used to. You use the arrow keys to move around, and you use Z, X, C, and V for like the main controls of the game, to like accept and cancel and camera and attack and stuff like that. So it's not using like WASD or anything like that. And you can also use a gamepad if you have one hooked up to your computer, like an Xbox controller or a Logitech gamepad or whatever else there is there, a PlayStation controller or whatever you use. And it just uses either D-pad, or I think you could probably use the analog stick and just the gamepad's buttons, the 4 face buttons. So yeah, you can also set up the graphics too a little bit. If the game's not running optimally, you can set up the game to run at 60 frames or 50 or 30 or even lower. I think you can go down to like 10 maybe. And you can turn off certain effects if your game's slowing down, if you have a slower computer. There's certain lighting effects and things that you can turn on and off. So I hope you enjoy this playthrough and check it out, because I don't think many people know about this game. It'll be really interesting to see where the story takes us with Recette and the fairy and her father, and meeting all new characters in the game. So let's jump into it and see how it begins.